let's talk about your financial evolution of freedom. Welcome, powerful genius. So pumped to have you here and everybody watching the replay later. I had this massive impulse to come live and share a little bit about my own journey and how things evolved. And I'm currently in Berlin where my parents live. And I've arrived on Wednesday. And it was so magical because I've just decided I'm not going to work on Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not going to do anything. And I just want to be present, spend time with my parents, with my family. And at the same time, I was holding this belief that whatever I do, as long as I'm fully present, my business will always make money. And yesterday and Wednesday, sales were coming in no matter what. And I felt so much love and so much gratitude for this because I've set up a business in which I am present. I'm working with my clients because that's why I wanted to become a coach, right? It's not just to have a passive income business and sell some online courses. It was never my intention, and at least right now it doesn't feel aligned. I love working with you. I love talking to you. I love the real life conversations. So right now I do not want to miss that. And I was so full of love and gratitude that sales just came in so automated. And I want to share this because as I'm home, this is also the place where all of my old journals are from the last 6 years. And I was going through them and I love that. And it was so cool to read how it was literally an evolution of my personal freedom. And it evolved over the last 6 years. And back then I wrote just, I'm so happy and grateful if I have $100,000 a month. And back then, in the beginning, this was already like mind-blowing. I started my business with $300 in my bank account. I had no idea what I was doing. I figured it all out on the way. Little would I know that I hit my first million in my first year or within 12 months. And things just evolved so magically. And 3 years later, back then, I was only selling masterminds, one-on-one coaching, and live coaching, like real programs which I would be holding live. Like nothing was pre-recorded, maybe a short module, some insights, some technical details, but other than that I would always be coaching live. Back then, the next step I wrote down in my journals was, oh, it would be cool to have like an online course, like something pre-recorded. And instead of me having like 2 coaching modules a week, like one was always me teaching content and the other live module, I was always coaching, answering questions my clients had. So I thought this was the first big evolution for me. Wow, if I could pre-record the first module and now only have one Q&A call, this would be insane. Let me try it. So I tried. Then again, a year later, I wrote down in my journal, wouldn't it be cool to have an online store? Like I kind of thought like a Shopify store where people just can come and shop my products and programs. Because back then, I really didn't know how to set this up. So what we just had was kind of like send me a DM if you want to be in, and we send an invoice and people paid the invoice. It was all super manual, not so much automated. So this was the next big thing in my evolution, right, of financial and time freedom. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So we set up an online shop that people could shop 24/7. And back then I was still coaching in German. So most of my clients were living in Germany or in Europe, and I was already living in the US. So what happened due to the time difference, I woke up to sales and I'm like, this is so insane. I'm making sales while I'm sleeping. A whole new dimension opened up when it comes to freedom. I was so pumped. I was so excited about this. I'm like, this is just gets better and better and better. And then in the last 2 years, I really started setting up automations. So back then it was still like people said, hey, I would like to buy, or here's the link to the shop. Like it was like a link in bio, right? Check link in bio. Who remembers those good old times? Link in bio. Nothing automated. So there was still a lot of manual work from me and my team sending links. So I started setting up automations, and in the beginning it was just like ManyChat automations, like, hey, comment code ABC and you get whatever, right? Whatever I was promoting, or a freebie or whatever resource. So what happened in the last year, really, we started setting up like welcome sequences when people join our world. They learn more about Rich and Happy, what we stand for, what we value, what you can learn, what you should know about the business, about me, about the team. So this really started into a new next level evolution of sales, of automated sales, because at the end of this, obviously, we are promoting a product, right? We are a business, so there's always going to be a sell. And if it feels aligned, people buy, and if not, not. But many people purchase then. So a lot of sales are coming in, like there are a lot of invisible sales strategies now we are having, not from a pushy way, more an informative way. I'm still sticking to my own values when it comes to sales. I still believe that my audience, you are a powerful human being, you're a powerful buyer. I don't need to sell you something. You feel in your body, you know if you want to purchase something, and you just do it on your own timeline, on your own evolution. There's no need of me to create some kind of fake urgency or push you into something. It's just not my vibe. So we don't do that at Rich and Happy. And the next evolution of really the automations has been, back then, my business wouldn't be running in this whole evolution, right, up to a year ago, without me promoting, selling, doing all the work. And it started to feel a little bit heavy. Sometimes I just wanted to remote. I'm a 2-line in human design. If you don't know anything about 2 lines, humans love to have this hermit mode where we're just in our little, where we're just somewhere, no one knows, in the woods somewhere, but like retreating from the world, from the work, from the community. It doesn't mean anything. It's just how we recharge. And I felt this more and more and more about me. And I really wanted to give myself this great gift of being a business owner and being a 2-line, like a 2-4-line in human design, and like being able to retreat when I feel like it. However, this started in the beginning really affecting my sales, that if I wouldn't show up and promote, sales would go down. So I'm like, okay, I see. However, I started to feel how much energy I was having from retreating from the public whenever I felt like it, that I'm like, I'm not gonna miss this. I'm not gonna miss this. So I really wanted to clone myself. And really wanted to build my business in a way that it doesn't rely on me and me selling, but the business still brings in money, right? So this is really what I set up in the last, I would say, 8 months, and it's going so well. I'm really, really amazed. And the next evolution, what we're currently working on, and I just started introducing this in our brand new program, The Rich Woman's Room. I will be sharing soon more about this when I'm opening this up to the general public, is we have AI Fridays, in which we are working with ChatGPT either to come up with the business strategies. We're also having an AI workshop next week, how to build your luxury brand in under 2 hours. And it's insane. If you have my knowledge and ChatGPT's knowledge and you know what you want, we're going to build your complete brand in under 2 hours. Visual representation, social media content pillars, who's your dream audience, which products are insane for you and for them, which are like of high value. And it's going to blow your socks. So if this is something you feel like sounds cool, now I can say check out the link in bio for this workshop, because I actually don't know the code word for the automation. But this time it's in the link in bio. We always have all the newest programs that are happening. If not, you just DM me and I send you the link for this workshop. And we also use AI really to find our own limiting beliefs, really deep subconscious patterns, not just like surface level things, like really the deep shit you didn't even know they still existed, they still run you. And we just started those AI Fridays last Friday, and I've received from 2 clients who actually did this complete work with ChatGPT regarding their deepest limiting beliefs and what's blocking them currently, and why they haven't accomplished $100,000 a month. In the Rich Woman's Room, it's all about creating $100,000 a month, and it's focusing on business strategy, but also energetics and mindset, because for me they all go hand in hand. And it really blew my socks, because one long-term client of mine, we've been working together, I think, for over 3.5 years now. So first of all, I love when I have long-term clients, because I really see the evolution. We get to know each other so closely. And she posted her answer from ChatGPT, her limiting beliefs, and also her affirmations and like her deepest fears. And I saw first of all, I felt this was the deepest truth. Like, it was true what she posted. Those were her fears, those were her limiting beliefs. And the other part is, I'm like, wow, I see my client, I don't want to say in a new way, but I definitely saw a new aspect of her, and it helped me so much as a coach to help my client to overcome those fears, those limiting beliefs. And we are actually like, I just felt this like strengthened our connection so much. So what you're going to learn in those Rich Woman's AI Fridays, obviously you're going to work for yourself or on your business, right? But all the prompts, all the bots I've created, I'm sharing with you, you actually also can use for your clients, and you can adjust them according to the client you're working with. Maybe you are in photography, like Janine is. Hello. So obviously maybe you don't have a coaching business, so you will just change those parts. But every time you're working with clients, with other people, even family members, it's really cool to find out, and it really will blow your mind. And we are just right now building Janine AI, so it's gonna be like Ask Janine, and based on all of the knowledge I've selected from the last 6 years, like literally everything I've done and recorded and we have in our library is part of that. And you can ask Janine AI, like, what would Janine do? Whatever is on your heart and soul in business, energetics, mindset, and you will receive an answer like from me. And I think this is so cool. This is so powerful. And this is really a new aspect in the evolution of time freedom and financial freedom I wanted to share with you, because I was just creating the task for this Rich Woman's AI Friday, and I'm like, wow, this is so mind-blowing how this whole like online business journey has evolved, how much technology is available for all of us, how easy it is really to build a business. Like, it blows my mind, like the support system that is available completely for free. And I deeply believe people always ask me, like, are you not scared? It's like, you think like ChatGPT is gonna replace all the coaches? And is never. I feel AI can't replace a human being. It's like, it just can't replace it. However, it really can help and support us. It's like, I'm a genius at what I do. I spot people's like money gifts immediately. I'm a genius at identifying limiting beliefs. I see how my clients are blocking themselves. So now I'm using all of my knowledge plus all of my business knowledge, and I create the most insane prompts for ChatGPT. So it just amplifies my genius I have. I'm not asking ChatGPT, tell me what my most limiting belief is. Like, most people just don't have the knowledge, also when we're diving into the business area and the AI workshop next week, we are able to build your complete luxury brand in under 2 hours because I have the knowledge. So AI only can amplify the knowledge and the genius you are bringing to the table. It can't replace it. For me also, we're at a point where AI can't replace humans. It can't replace my teammates. Like, I haven't downscaled on my team because we are using AI and AI automations like crazy. But every of my team member is forced to use AI and the automations we have. It amplifies their work, especially when we are having recurring tasks. Sometimes I would always say the monkey work, right? Where it's just like, it's a bit annoying. So instead of doing a lot of things manual, we can create very powerful workflows and automations, which are all connected. And this is really the power and the next evolution of time freedom, business freedom, and the knowledge that's available for all of us, for you as well. So it doesn't matter if you're joining the Rich Woman's Room and the AI Fridays that are happening, but I want you to start using ChatGPT as your best friend, because AI is not going to disappear. And we're still in the first phases where still so many people are not using it daily, constantly. So it's something we have to learn. Don't get frustrated. It really is, the better you become, the better you can train it, the better you are in your current genius, in your current craft, the better AI will become. So I just want to say hi, just want to check in. Love you, so grateful you are here. I think next week we are ready to launch the Rich Woman's Room to the public. And till then, everybody just got to stay a little bit patient. And in the meantime, you can sign up for the the branding workshop next week, where we're going to create your complete luxury brand in under 2 hours. And this is really a focus for everybody that wants to sell high ticket. Premium prices, it doesn't mean it's a certain dollar amount, has to be above 5K, 10K, 50K. However, I deeply believe from my own journey, from my client's journey, and I will come live and talk more about this. Actually, I recorded a couple podcast episodes about this, why I switched back. Like, first I started high ticket, then I did low ticket, and I'm just going back to high ticket. And I'm so happy for trying both business modules, and I have so many learnings about that. Can't wait to share them with you. But I deeply believe everybody, even if you sell low or mid ticket, everybody should have a high ticket offer. I'm going to share soon more. And in order for that to be bought, we have to have a certain brand. And that's not the visuals. Because if you check my visuals, I wouldn't say like I have a very beautiful, created brand, right? It's just me, who I am. I wear what I wear, how I feel. I just show up like that. So it's not about the pictures. It's not about how it looks, but it's how it feels. This is where the money is. This is where the power is. This is what we're going to talk in this workshop about. I love you. I talk to you soon. Happy weekend, everybody. Mwah.